Come on, welcome guys, welcome guys. Coach AF here. The live stream starts soon. Have a seat on the beach and let's walk outside this area. Let's walk outside your line and your boundary. Stay tuned. We're going to talk about the flow leadership for real business agility today. And Vivo, finally the Cancun. I'll explain why. And please tell me right away in the chat if something is wrong with the song. It's not studio quality. I'm not in my studio. I'm an amateur, not a professional podcaster, but I'm a professional business coach. Yes, I indeed, indeed. Welcome, beautiful and amazing people. The show will start very soon. Yes. The show starts soon. We're going to talk about a couple of things on this Friday, September 9, with your host, Coach AF. All right, guys, ladies and gentlemen. Coach AF, not where I was supposed to be. As we say, it's what do we say? We say responding to change over following a plan. So this is exactly what's happening today on Friday, September 9th. So let's do our last checked up here. Yes, it is indeed. All right. Start this 83rd episode right away with you. Let's lower the music. And am I streaming the music? No, I'm not streaming the music. So we're going to keep this music. Welcome, beautiful and amazing people. And I'm really pleased to be before you today. All right. So that's probably. So can I tell you, can I be very authentic right away? You know me, I'm, for those who don't know, it's your first time here on this Friday Live Agile. It's been 83 weeks in a row, even with the vacation, even with whatever, every Friday at 12 Eastern, 11 Central. Yours truly, Alexandre Frédéric Joly, aka Coach AF. But now, coach of what? Agile? Whatever, I don't know. But I will be actually a business consultant for entrepreneur and enterprise of any size, utilizing the business agility power structure for the people, putting people first, starting by your customer feedback and employee feedback, the workers who do those you hire to do something, to develop your product, to foster your services, everything and everything. So I'm really pleased to be before you. And again, if you'd like to support a channel, like and share it. Share it randomly to anyone who would like to be sparked by an authentic, real way of talking about business agility, conscious leadership, and everything that should enhance our way of working and collaborating together. That's my goal. That's really my goal. This is all I'd like to show up in the world. And if you'd like to become one of our satisfied clients, just head up here on agile-lounge.com. By the way, next week, we are going to have a completely new, updated with our new services, our new ways, because it's our new business here. And it's going to be an amazing time to have a collaboration together. It's going to be amazing. I'm telling you, not just about it. I'm not just talking about like the look and feel of the website, but I'm talking about everything that we're going to offer you, the people out there, you, the innovative people out there, you who wants to be the lion of your industry and your market. So today, let's walk outside this area and the flow leadership for real business agility. Oh, again, Coach F, you have a bold statement. So a couple of things first. I did, unfortunately, my tech diet, or what should I call it, the grid off, I kind of fell literally. It was the second year I was attempting to do it. It's not a challenge, so maybe, as some of my colleagues and coaches said, it's not. And of course, 90% of everything that was posted, especially on LinkedIn, linked out, was through Anna. Anna, again, thank you so much. Dziękuję para su servicio. I really appreciate that you have my back for now, 3 years. 3 years out of the 6 years of Agile Lounge. You're a great Scrum Master also. You live in Poland. And we met in Montreal in person when you were living here with your husband. And now things have changed and you went back to your family in Poland. But I truly appreciate you as my, they call it a virtual assistant, but you're more than that. You're a friend to me. And I really appreciate everything that you did, keeping up while I was supposed to be grown up. But the thing is, I did travel a lot in my 3 weeks that end today. Today, on the 9th of September, it's my very last day of vacation. And can I be bold with you? I don't want to be here with you. I would rather be like relaxing and chilling with a margarita or something because next Monday I'm starting again. And of course, as an entrepreneur, you never stop. I was supposed to be also arriving in Tulum at my co-living space there and thinking that I will be in the co-working, interviewing some people. So finally, I'm sorry, responding to change over following a plan. We're back from a week in the jungle, or mostly. And why did I say that I fell? And I would like to be thankful, and just to Anna, I'd like to also give thanks to Elizabeth, who also had my back into some other kind of social marketing, and Anita, who actually hold this new website development with Albano over at Host Papa. High five to you too. Of course, I had like a lot of emails to go through on Sunday night or Monday morning to keep it up and be ready for the launch of the new website. Same URL, but new website. So we're going to do this on Tuesday, hopefully, if everything goes well, if we accept this new website is technically possible to switch the revamped website of agile-lounge.com. So I'm very, very, very pleased about the work of my team. It's a team of independent, freedom lifestyle, consultant, digital nomad. I think, Elizabeth, you are in Spain right now, if I'm correct. We have also Anita. She started working in San Francisco. Now she's in Austin, Texas, and she's going down in Orlando very soon. So she's a true digital nomad. I know her for about 10 years. We met also, like Sam, at the Yelp, the great Yelp project, product development. So 11:11 here, Make-A-Wish, probably 12:11 on the East Coast, and 6:11 for my watcher in Europe. So yeah, I did not grade off because when you travel a lot, you use that. You use that as I'm telling you, it's 11:11. You use that as for your boarding pass. Everything is digitalized today. So probably if I do a grid off, I don't have to travel that much between different locations. Probably inspired by Robin, again, Dave Robin, that they kind of inspire me to do this. And thankfully, I'm single and I don't have my daughter with me because probably when you are in family, you have watchdog, you have guardrails that tell you, hey, you are supposed to shut down this and be in complete presence with us. So in my case, I wanted to be in presence of myself and my friends. And here's the thing, even here in Mexico, with my native in the jungle last week, even the native had their phone, of course, to take some picture, of course, but sometimes, you see things. So I will have to inspect and adapt and reorganize it probably for this December because I like the end of year Christmas feeling. I might do this grid off, but in a way, like Dave Robin is doing, they literally shut down everything, and probably Anna will have more to have my back, and it's on to me to literally respect myself, shutting down everything. So I should not travel that much in the 3 weeks of the grid off because I will literally be able not to put my phone into the sleep thing that iOS offering, and what's the other thing, the plane mode. But nevertheless, it's still kind of open. You still touch it. So a real grid off, a real tech diet, it's very literally everything shut down, and you might want to write because as an entrepreneur, you never stop creating. So you have your book. You see, I have my yearbook. This is my whole year. Now I'm going to start 2022, 2023 when I went back in Montreal. I have this new book already. So here's the thing. So I failed. So community subscriber, I'm telling you, frankly, I failed. I literally failed to do that grid off. But I would say 70% of the time, and if you look at the iOS screen time, it was like below the average, below everything. So, and that's funny to see American Airlines as the most used apps in the last 2 weeks and stuff like this. So yeah, so definitely I was more grid off, but I was not totally grid off. And especially this week, I should have been completely grid off where I was in the Chiapas. But coming back now, I was supposed to end up this Friday in Tulum, but I forget that it was too soon. And my co-working pass start on Monday. So probably next Friday, we're going to try to do what I had in mind. But I knew it when you travel between 3 states of the south of Mexico all the way down here. So, okay, anyways, without further ado, I would like to, if I may, because yes, we do some kind of soft marketing, advertising of what we do. And I know Anna and Elizabeth at work very much for that. And let's do this. Here it is. So we are launching our fall season of coactive workshop. So I'm pleased to present to you what we launched, I think today, Anna is taking. So this is Apprendre Ensemble, Learning Together. It's Eventbrite that will be connected to our new website as well. So les ateliers Agile Lounge Workshop. Everything is in both languages for now. Primarily English, but we also do it in French. On le fait aussi en français. Alors, la signature du Agile Lounge, les ateliers d'apprentissage de l'agilité par la pratique et les classes interactives. These are the signature pattern of the Agile Lounge, especially the one for the recruiter. It's a workshop that I did for you, and even though we could customize it for your team of recruiter, for conscious recruiter and talent broker that want to learn the real role in Agile, Lean, even about like DevOps, another role. So we explain you what type of experience those people who claim to have experience with DevOps or Agile. Scrum roles, we see the Scrum roles there. It could be tailored. We have a courses, of course, but this is a great one. It's going to be, of course, we advertise here on Eventbrite a couple of days and times, but please contact us. Anna or Elizabeth will be their pleasure to actually tailor it. We could go into your site. We could do it Zoom Pro with Miro Pro as well, worldwide. If you're in Montreal, we could invite you in a very beautiful space of the crew to do so between, though, in that case, 8 and 4 p.m. That's the only thing if we do it at crew, especially if we want to have some cafe free because it's on us. So, and we have also for probably one last time, the What is Agile workshop for the newbies to introduce any people, because this is going to be replaced by our upcoming workshop on business agility and enterprise Scrum, into a better way of teaching leadership, and any owner, any business owner and their team how to apply what we are building right now, this agreement-based change. So I invite you, and all the link will be put in the pinned comment. And if you are on YouTube and Rumble, you could actually go into the description of this video, and you have all the links to follow us on the social network of your choice, to get through our Scrum Beer. And oh yes, actually, I think if I click here, let me see, because it's a new experience for me. Do we have, or should I have a new tab? Is it or not? What's the delay? So of course we have the Scrum Beer. Right now, it's only 6 places left. So if I were you, I will take that weekend. Okay, so it's showing, huh? So let's, yeah, I think any streamers right now don't have a proper way. They don't have the proper way of actually, I see. So when you use the tabbing thing, let's do a product review right now. When we use the tabbing thing, which means that if I'm not sharing the proper tabs, so maybe if I do the window here, yeah, but the window is not, so that sucks. So I have to learn it as an amateur. Maybe I have to learn it. But anyways, as I was saying, 6th place out of the 20. So I'm really thankful to all of those, even those who tips, but you don't tip me. You tip the crew volunteer, and you tip the Scrum Beer volunteer. This is a user group from Scrum Alliance. So we could ask you like a tip between $5 and $20. It's in person. Bring your own booze because it's inside the crew collective. The cafe will be closed. There's an accommodation and market just behind it on Notre Dame Street. You could grab your beer. Of course, the crew and myself, we're gonna have a base of beer to share, and some wine and some popcorn. But as they give it the space for free, we ask you to bring your own booze to share with the other entrepreneur of the crew collective and the team of the Scrum Beer. So please, don't be a ass. European style, be an agile. Both games, we are going to play a couple of board games, and including this Get Kanban board game and the PO value board game and stuff like this. So it's gonna be fun. And I'm taking risk right now. Yes. I'm taking a kind of risk because I'm responding to change over following a plan, but I'm planned to fly on the 21st, coming back in Montreal in the Yule shit, somewhere around the evening, so the eve of that. So I should be there. If not, we'll let you know if something happened. I don't know. Everything can happen because life happened. So, and I know 75% of you watching on YouTube and Rumble are not subscribed to those channels. So please subscribe, hit the bell, glove it on Rumble, and let's grow our community of awareness and business agility. Is there something else I'd like to say before going to the subject? My loud mouth. And yes, we're going to probably do a launch special this Tuesday from the co-working space in Tulum about the new website and the next steps of the Dairy Agile, also the Dairy Agile for this new year, new business year, I would like to really do the concept of the open mic, open space, one-on-one with a couple of individuals that would like to express themselves about the pain that they have or some new ideas to solve these new ways of doing business improvement, customer experience, quality improvement, and employee engagement, employee satisfaction as well. It's all about people first, guys, over the big structure, the big process, and anything else. So, business agility, next level agile. What the heck, Coach AF, are you talking about these concepts when you are saying that we have to walk outside this area and the flow? Well, my reflection into my vacation in nature, by the sea, in the jungle, talking with entrepreneurs of many different departments. It's not just IT, there's a lot of things, even like what we could say, well-being, kind of fitness, body and soul fitness, very interesting. So they inspire me to change the way I will serve. So of course, I have an extensive experience of about 30 years in business consultancy with 500 Fortune company. I work in large-scale organization, worldwide organization. I might still continue to do this at some point for very specific things or known customer that are satisfied with me. But the way, and you're going to see it in my new website, especially on the section of business agility with enterprise Scrum, that I would like to improve with the community of practice over here, and getting out more and more of this A word, this agile word. And by the way, this is an invitation for any of you to come to an open mic, another roundtable, to talk about words and the power of words and how this energy is implying in our consultancy and how we could do it different. So it's all about like this concept of, it's really about it. And I would like to give you a glimpse on how do I defy my first, defy. Yes, it's defying. How do I define my first iteration of the next level agility? It's a book also I'm writing right now that include this consulting and coaching agility as a service on demand, specific to a team need, to individual professional development need, and to organization of any size that don't want to have a kind of a service contract or agile contract management, but something like more precise that you pay on the go. So this is our innovation, I think, here. Okay, so now I missed the link. Is that it? Sorry about that, guys. Just a second. Where is this? Oh, maybe from here. Let's go there. All right. All right, we're here. Sorry about this delay. It's live. It's experimental. I'm real. I'm not doing this Instagram kind of goofy thing. Oh, look at me. No, nothing is perfect. The perfection is just do it. Just do it. Life happening. Things are happening. So it's authentic, beyond authentic leadership. All right. So really, to answer what is my concept and my offering program and this idea of this approach of a next level agility, we have to understand two, maybe three movements that is out there in business development, business improvement, and yeah, let's say it like this, business coaching type of thing. From entrepreneur of experience like myself, I had like 17 and more business of all kind since my 16 years old at least. I'm not talking about selling lemon on the sidewalks, but stuff like this. And so the next level, there's a next level movement of thing that you could put an adjective. In our case, it's agility here, but it could be customer experience, it could be product management. So level coaching, next level facilitation, next level. So the next level movement is something by Brian Velker, who started with a group of people in Silicon Valley, of course, where they were enhancing, pushing anything that I've been doing for the development of entrepreneurship, the development of a business, the scaling of a business to really the next level. It's nothing to do about the gaming industry. A lot of people ask me, oh, is it about the gaming industry? No, it's not. It's not LVL. That will be another thing. But yes, it's level up. It's level up in a sense that you would like to continuously improve. So when you are in the next level movement spirit of anything adjective you put next to it, it's because it's never finished. It's not static. So for me, it's the response to Mike Beadle and Michael Orman and others that were saying, and even Dave Thomas, when they say, "Oh, Agile is dead," yes, it's dead because you want to. It's finished. If you want to see an historical artifact within the Agile Manifesto, very vague, with these words that promote energy and let it open. It's open source. So now what I'm saying is, to answer the claim, especially of Mike Beadle and Medium, it's an article that I read to you a couple of weeks ago in this episode, so you could go back and watch it on my YouTube channel, especially they all keep it there. So for me, it's inspired by this movement of next level. It's the continuous real improvement of anything that was a great system. Scott Adams, the creator of Dilbert, will tell you, those who have goals are loser, and those who have systems are winner. And the system could not be static. The Agile Manifesto could not be static. Yes, it's the base foundation, but did they improve? And when I say improve, I'm not talking about like all of these other manifesto for finance, HR, human relation, I hope you mean, and everything. So that's great. That's great to have all of those other manifesto adapted and tailored. The modern Agile is the one I praise most because when you explain it to business people more than IT people, it's talking to them a lot more. So that's what we want to do. When we talk about customer experience, when we talk about people experience first, we have to adapt the language and the word and simplify the language because Agile, it's all about simplicity. So for me, it's also the flow leadership movement. And again, not the flow and technology of all you produce things, but my proposition here is flow is defined as the movement of business value. Yes, the business value, it's movement, it's flowing through value streams from the customer insight or needs or wants to product delivery that will include all the technology you need to produce that business value. All right? So it is a fundamental prerequisite to Agile success, if you really want to insist on the Agile word, and business. This is the true business agility. And surfacing and visualizing the end-to-end workflow, here's your system into pattern process, is a foundational requirement for enabling companies to master, in a specific case, software-based solution at scale, or any means of production, or services design and improvement. So to take this Agile movement forward, to stop the staticity of the Agile Manifesto, you first need visibility and to flow through these essentials. I believe these 5 essentials is, it starts with 1, invite people to work with you, not for you. I'm telling you, I'm going to be very a pain in the ass with the words because words are energy, they have weight, and they imply an action, an activation that you're going to do with that word. So inviting people to work with you, not for you, understanding your vision as a business owner, as a creator, as an entrepreneur, and the outcomes that you seek for yourself and especially more for your clients. Because if you don't have clients, you don't have your business or your services or your product that go out there. 2, agreement based, agreed with people who accept the invitation of the first steps to co-create objective-based key results. Yes, outcomes matter, and you have to co-create. Don't see employee, the Latin employee. You employ someone? No. You are collaborating with beautiful mind, with beautiful, talented people, passionate about what they do. They love what they do. You hire them for specific things. And if they qualify and they just don't talk, they walk the talk. So let's do it. They accept your invitation to work with you. Now let's agree on how you're going to work together to co-creating and co-actively and do it in objective-based key results. It's way better than key products or the measurement of things. You will be able to measure with these objective key results anyways. 3, so after the way you're going to work, evolving at every cycle. Yes. This is the next level agility I'm talking about here. Not your typical Scrum, not your typical enterprise Scrum. So 3, use common sense and empirical process. Hello? Yes, that's it. I won't say that much. 4, have a clear purpose. It's all start with why. Yeah. Do you just repeat this Simon Sinek stuff? Or you really understand what is your clear purpose to face that VUCA, this volatility, this uncertainty? Cut the ambiguity, cut the shit, simplify your message, be direct and authentic and real life. Have a clear purpose of what you offer to the market. Don't spread yourself. Like, start with something very simple and make it improve to a next level is exactly the point. And 5, finally, essentials within my first iteration of the next level agility is continuously be open, not just open mind, but open and create this open space of interesting and intelligent debate, okay? And this open space where you will receive your customer feedback directly or indirectly through means, and also your employees, your worker feedback. You gotta be open to it continuously. If you're not, well, maybe you're not fit for even the agile or the next level agile or the improvement of towards this new economy, this new way of working. So with that idea, the next level for agility in mind, I would like to present this first iteration, a proposed definition brought up from my time in a jungle co-working lab in Tulum during the pandemic in 2020. So it's really to the new ways, okay? So suppose if business agility is agile beyond IT and software development, in that case, next level agility is business agility at a higher level, see consciousness here, offering everyone, but absolutely everyone, the possibility to evolve, transform, and create a meaningful, conscious life in career experience, a whole thing. So it's agile leadership, business coaching and training tailored to fit your business purpose and your team purpose. All right? So that's going to be it. Inspired by this next level movement and also by the Go Beyond movement of these youngsters entrepreneur, worldwide entrepreneur that I was supposed to meet today, but I will try to do it next Friday from Tulum, talking with those real 20 years old, early 30 years old, that they have astonishing, and it's beyond apps, it's beyond IT, it's everything they offer. So I hope to have a conversation with them to show you how an agile coach is now pivoting to become a business coach or just a coach at the services of many enterprise, many startup, many creative that need some guardrails, but guardrail with that open mind. But they just want to make sure they understand some kind of principle, but very in an open source, because we don't want to impose anything. We don't want to prescribe anything, because nothing is prescribed. So of course, yours truly, after 22 some years of evolution within the Scrum, that the way I did configure it with many other teams, I will still continue to have this base, but I won't teach it like most of my colleagues, the board way, like by the book way. Here's the 3 rules, here's the 4 event, and here's the no. We would like to show it with, okay, so what's the fit for your purpose? And who are your customer? Who are your user? Could we create this event for you because you want to develop this way? And what about the way you are as an entrepreneur, the way you are as a business owner? Maybe you need something like, that goes beyond this. So for me, that's going to be the thing. So you're going to have like this Agile Lounge for Business Agility, offering this next level Agile with the CAS systems to enterprise and individual of any industry, to actually utilizing this next level thinking of business agility, truly inspired by those two movements of the Go Beyond, the H2H also of Brian Kramer, salute you again, and all of this. And myself, I won't be static. That's why I say that's why my website will be very dynamic. And I'm going to have, towards the end of this calendar year of 2022, I might have also joliaf.com to offer another way, completely expanding my offering and this world of digital nomadism and everything. So, and yes, this week, in my failing 10% that I was reading, waiting for a train, waiting for a plane, that's the killer. You're waiting, and instead of reading a book that I should have done, I was opening this linked out, stupid network of meaningless, more and more meaningless, majoritarily speaking, of people talking about stuff. So, I realized that a lot of people are very narrow. They take one of the value of Scrum. There's 5 values in Scrum. They take one of them, the focus one, literally like they have to be like the horse blind. And for me, I said always when I teach people either at university or whatever, it's really important to be holistic and also agnostic. Agnostic because when you're confronted before an idea, not the person, stop the ego personalization of your debate. You have an idea. So let's say what if it's meaningful or true, or what if it's not? And try to balance it and try to propose something else to this. So, and in today's world, is this, I'm telling you right now, I'm back to my digital nomad type of thing. I'm going to work for 2 weeks here in Mexico. And then I will be back in Montreal. And then, so I'm going to also propose to my partner, my other people I work with, new ways of working for 2023. And hopefully there won't be any other crisis. But I'm positive in that sense. A lot of people reproach me to do down and this and that. Yes, because we study in marketing that a negative title will attract people to come because they think that, maybe it will offer a solution. If you have a positive title like today, it's let's walk outside. So outside, because we want to show something. And last week we said don't walk outside. So I got a couple of views, and we'll compare the negative approach to the positive approach. But generally speaking, yours truly, I am very more positive, but let's say realistic. I try to balance the risk mitigation also, because being negative, sometimes people will, it's negative because you think this will happen. Yeah, well, if you have to prepare yourself in this continuous planning, and adapting to change. So that's why you never put yourself into too much into the future. So you try to be really open, and I'm not talking about open-mindedness here. I'm talking about open to any possibilities that could unfold before you. So you avoid deception, you avoid stress, and you avoid a lot of things. So, and here's the thing here. I got this big idea, this big vision board for my 2023 year that I started this month of September. And so going back to my cycle of digital nomadism, having also a partner in Canada that I will work closely with them and all of this thing. So if at some point I cannot balance the structure and process and my people experience as an entrepreneur and maybe a partner, well, we're going to make those choices. So the illusion of choice doesn't exist in my world when you literally have your principle and your values and you use your pattern and your cycle to repeat it in a way to perform better what you do. And when we talk about words have energy in it, look at the people posting lately about this big quit or this great resignation because of this work from home versus remote working versus imposition of companies to their employees to work again in person with different things. So then again, where is the invitation I just described in my next level agility model? Where is the agreement after the invitation? And where is the coactive collaboration of all stakeholders that contribute, if you want to say it, your project, your product development, the evolvement of your professional services, anything, okay? So in our IT and digital world that we work, this is completely nonsensical to impose and force people to commute. So wasting time in commuting, maybe wasting resources, okay, with or without inflation right now, or with or without your belief into climate change. Don't you think it's a bit a contradiction right now? And this new economy we try to build, this new world of work we try to build, the engagement we try to create, and a better way of working, that we're going to say you have to reduce your carbon print, but take your car because you don't have the means to have an apartment walking distance to your work in downtown of any town, by the way. You see the price is hiking everywhere. So the work from home, because of spatial crisis like the health issue we had in the last 2 years, and who knows what they have in mind for us again. So, and for me, since the late 90s, after one of my venture in Spain for the musical industry and the party event industry, we were like actually, I was approached by that couple, and I understood fast that if you work in something digital, if you work in something more terrestrial, that you could work from anywhere in that digital movement and nomad capitalist movement that go where you're treated best, economically speaking, fiscally speaking, and everything, and have a double residency or multiple residency or a double citizenship. So all of this, it's another world. And I don't know if it's my network that poor, my 3,000 followers and about 3,000 that I follow too. And I try to clean this on LinkedIn because, yeah, you hear me often say, oh, LinkedIn, linked out. But maybe it's my fault. Maybe I surrender myself with peddlers or with low quality people who don't have meaningful posts, except for, of course, my great friend Daniel Mizik, Ryan, and other that are like. So I will try to, but I want to quit Agile because I want to quit social network as well. I want to concentrate on what I would like to offer and how I could work with my client for a smarter ways of working. So anyways, I'm just openly thinking right now. So, but nevertheless, it's always fun to do maybe one Friday Live Agile for the upcoming season about this kind of news within medium.com and linkedin.com where you see those false debate, because the true thing is not about the choice or the employee engagement of why those companies choose this or that. It's about really, did you ask your employee, is there a new model out there that we could inspire ourselves with, this digital nomad, this remote work from anywhere movement of people, entrepreneur mindset, to create this new job, this new world of work for real, okay? because company could hire all of these Fiverr people, all of these freelancer, and there's no way, even for programmer, um, whether you have your ass on Bay Street, Fifth Avenue, Madison Avenue, Rue Saint-Jacques, de la Gauchetière, wherever you work, if you think that you have a better security network because you work, so that's another debate you could have with probably system administrator and network administrator. But I'm sure that the tooling I've seen, and even myself after all these years, the way we protect ourselves with VPN, truly great VPN, simulating stuff, working in different type of environment, ever-changing IPs. So for me anyways, as soon as you are on the World Wide Web, there's nothing private anymore. Because if an hacker want to go after you or after your company, whether you work from your head office in Manhattan or Ville-Marie or San Francisco, doesn't matter. They will get you, okay? Period. So it's a question to be wise. And so let's clear the security factor of not working from home or not working into a country, blah, blah, blah. Because I've got a lot of colleagues that they remote work from Eastern Europe, and with this war with Russia and stuff, like they've been told to come back, at least in the Western Hemisphere. That's bullshit. Okay, that's literally bullshit. Because the World Wide Web has no frontier. Yes, you might have these ICNN type of thing, protecting the IPs. They could shut down some kind of network. But when you are in the network, you are in the network. If it's not blockchaining, it's just multi-chain. So that's a whole other subject. We could do an hour on that. And I will invite people who know shit about it more than me, because I don't know shit about that, but I have a holistic view of it. But tell me in the comment below if you'd like me to invite people to either the Real Agile podcast or here on the show to talk about the remote work in terms of security, blockchain, multi-chain, VPN, all of this. But that aside, that's mostly the reason they will give you not to work even anymore from home if you don't agree to their privacy and security policy. And of course, we have to agree on this, but it doesn't mean because I'm working from Cancun that I'm less safe than working from Austin or from Winnipeg. So here's the thing. So we have to have it in mind. So for me, the debate is not about should I return to the office. It's about building this new opportunity of this new world of work, with the new interaction between people, the new interaction within the workforce, having people becoming more freelancer and the freedom lifestyles choice they do. Because let me tell you one thing, a DA, a UI designer, a WordPress programmer, you could work from anywhere, whether you choose to work from home with your best bandwidth or to a co-working space like I'm going to do next week in Tulum or in Manhattan or whatever. It is your choice and your choice for you alone. And if you don't have the strength and the power capability of switching from being an employee to this experience of a freelancer, well, in that case, try to have an agreement within your team and your corporation about the same thing. And I praise online business systems that do it. They were based online business systems. They offer great professional services, great consultancy from Winnipeg, Manitoba, throughout the world now. And we have a lot of people, even myself, working remotely. And of course, depending of the sales force should have also this mindset and this new culture in the mind to make sure that the agreement after the invitation to work will be something that goes through the experience of everyone, the experience of the client, consideration of security, everything. So for me, let's elevate. Let's have a next level debate on the WFH to a WFA, work from anywhere. And the digital nomad ways is, I think, with all the tooling we have right now, all the infrastructure we have right now, we could respond to the security issue. And again, as soon as you're on the web, you could say goodbye to your privacy. And don't think you are so important. If they want to get you, they'll get you. Otherwise, nothing is private. You want a private thing, shut down everything and go have a conversation next to a river or inside a jungle. That's it. Stop it. Stop it. So, the flow leadership that will help you walk outside this area as I kind of introduce you with my next level agility, that will be something that you have in mind, because really I would like to still show up in the world. And you're going to see with my new website will be a pivotal transitioning to my other website that will be more into my solopreneur experience in life. Okay, the jollyaf.com. That will include this Agile Lounge, because of course Agile Lounge is giving me benefit over the last couple of years. I've got a lot of satisfied clients and a lot of upcoming clients that we're going to onboard and to help them, practically. When we say we are open and stuff, of course, if I've got someone who call us to have a Scrum training, we don't push them and we don't pitch this next level agility. This next level agility, this the cast thing, if you want to cast, that will be very an offering for those really open, for those who want to adapt new ways of working in consultancy and professional services. But of course, we have coaches, we have Scrum Master, we have trainer, and myself. We could also give you like the more vanilla flavor thing. But have in mind that if you work with Agile Lounge, we will help you foster your way of doing things by being in this mindset of continuously evolve. So if you think you're going to hire us for a transformation project, forget about it. I don't want to work with you. If you just want a training and onboarding a team, that's probably the most classical, conventional thing that we're going to still do because there's a lot of demands for it. But even though we try to create a collaboration, a long-term collaboration of on-demand. So here's the thing. So you don't hire our coaches and consultants for a 40 hours kind of paycheck. No, you're going to pay time and material for exactly what you need. If it's a specific workshop, it's a specific facilitation. So you pay for the time we spend together and, of course, a percentage of preparation or afterwards takeaway. But nevertheless, we try to offer you something that your CFO will love because it's a full-on, you know what you spend, and you know what you invest in, and you have a return on investment because our workshop give you your artifact right on the spot. And it's a continuous coaching after that. And of course, if you'd like to go beyond, if you'd like to embrace this next level movement for yourself and your organization, we're going to be pleased to add it on to this more conventional way of teaching you Scrum, giving you a Kaizen type of workshop or what have you. Yes, we could do it because we have experience, we did it, and we have satisfied clients to prove it. But again, we are not static and we are not repeating things. It's really tailored to your context. And this is what we've been offering for long. And now it's funny to see my competition and even the big firm with the Discipline Agile, for instance, talking about contextual and tailoring thing. I've been talking about it since 2008, 2009, when I came back from San Francisco from the Yale development. So anyways, guys, like business agility, with Mike Beadle and the gang, we were talking about it since the early 2000s. So come on, guy. This is evolving. I'm glad you evolved, but don't say you're prime, because the real McCoy was my network, my real network of people. So on that, I think it's my last Friday of vacation. I don't see too much people here in the chat on this live of Friday, September 9, end of my vacation. But you know, an entrepreneur is never necessarily on vacation. So next week, I'm going to try on September 16, my last Friday in Mexico. I will try to have these people if we have like microphone and stuff. So we're going to organize ourselves. I will aim for this 84th episode of the Friday Live Agile to have entrepreneur talking to us about the practicality of what we are offering with this next level agility, this business agility consulting, to the new ways for your success And for the customer satisfaction, if you want your enterprise to thrive, you better satisfy your customer. So it's a kind of a great balance with what you offer and what they receive. And that's why customer feedback is very important. That will be the motto. And remember, it's evolution over transformation. If you want a real flow of thing and the flow leadership. Oh, and I might have someone also that I met here. I don't know. So let's be open, because I don't want to make you some promise that I won't be able to deliver, because life happened. So on that, remember, you are a wonderful person, you are a powerful person, and you are free to be whoever you want it to be and to do whatever you want it to do, and in respect of one another. So on that, have a beautiful weekend ahead. See you soon next week. Maybe next week we're going to do a live on the 13th to launch my new website, my new baby. Who knows? I don't know. So again, subscribe, hit the bell, and see you soon. Cheers.